I'm proud to be a lifelong educator. 15 years of my career were spent right down the road at Wood Junior High. A neighbor, by the way, to Williams Elementary. I'm also a history teacher, and I'm very interested in honoring our history and reminding people of where we come from. I know that's poor grammar, but it says what I want to say. Schools and locations at Fort Leonard Wood have always fascinated me. The Spanish-American War is represented by Leonard Wood himself. Gulfville Street, on the other side of the coast, honors a man who built the Panama Canal. Delafield Street honors General Richard Delafield, who was the commander of the Engineer Corps. Pershing Elementary honors a Missouri general from World War I, who was the commander of the AEF in Europe. General Garrison Davidson, a West Point football coach, has a fitness center named for him here at Fort Leonard Wood. So that's kind of neat. I lost the mic, didn't I? For today's occasion, I want to remind you that most of the public schools here at Fort Leonard Wood were named for superintendents of West Point. There have been 58 total superintendents at West Point since 1801, when Thomas Jefferson established West Point as the education arm of the U.S. Army. The first West Point superintendent was General Jonathan Williams. He served from 1801 to 1812. This building is named for him, kids. General Williams was a nephew of Benjamin Franklin. He was the chief of the engineers during the Revolutionary War. In fact, he seemed to be in constant argument with President Jefferson and everybody over how to build West Point. And it is General Williams that gets the credit for the actual building and fortification of West Point. In 1814, a man named Alden Partridge became the leader of West Point. Even though his term was not known for being exemplary, in fact, at one point, Colonel, he was court-martialed. But we have a school named for him, and I would tell you that that court-martial was probably political, because there were a lot of politics going on, still are. And in 1817 to 1833, Sylvanus Thayer was nominated superintendent of West Point. He is known today as the father of West Point because it was his focus on engineer education that led to so many great improvements at West Point. Others have included General Arthur Pence. Yeah. I remember Pence Elementary. Pence was the engineer commander here at Fort Leonard Wood, and of course this building will now take over the mission of Pence Elementary. It is always nice to remember and honor our past, and today is a great day to do that. I'm honored to be included today in this dedication of Williams Elementary and Early Childhood Center as it begins a new mission for the Waynesville R6 schools and the students of our community. And just a little footnote before I sit down, it is a joy to look around this crowd and see so many of my old students who are now teachers in this building. God bless you all.